Today, we're taking a detailed look at this TH16 War CWL Base, a layout built to make enemy attacks slower, less predictable, and much harder to execute cleanly. Before we break it down, make sure you stay until the end, because this base has several small design details that can completely change how an attacker approaches it, and at around the halfway point, I'll tell you exactly where to get the copy link for this layout. So let's begin from the center of the base. The core is heavily protected and divided into multiple compact compartments. Instead of placing everything in one open central area, the layout creates several separate defensive zones around the most important structures. Right in the middle, the defensive coverage is dense, forcing attacking troops to deal with several threats at the same time. The walls create a series of short paths, so troops entering the core can easily be redirected away from their original target. This is especially useful in CWL, because a clean path to the center is often the difference between a strong attack and a failed one. Moving slightly away from the center, you can see how the surrounding compartments continue that same concept. Important defensive structures are spread across different sections rather than being stacked into a single vulnerable cluster. This makes it harder for an attacker to gain massive value with one spell combination or one hero ability. The upper section contains another series of compartments with defensive buildings positioned at different depths. This creates layered protection and forces attackers to spend more troops and time simply getting toward the core. Let's move toward the left and right sides. Notice how these side compartments are not completely symmetrical in their defensive pressure. The spacing creates different entry conditions from different directions, making it more difficult for an attacker to predict the safest starting point. The outer defenses also work together with the inner compartments. Even when an attacker clears the buildings around the perimeter, there are still multiple defensive layers waiting behind them. If you want to use this TH16 War CWL base for your own clan war, you can find the copy base link in the description below. Just open the link, copy the layout, and you'll be ready to test it in your next CWL attack defense. Continuing around the bottom section, the same defensive philosophy is maintained. The bottom compartments create another barrier between the outside buildings and the central defenses. This makes direct ground approaches much more complicated, while the separated structures can also interfere with troop funneling. The corner areas are particularly important because they provide additional distance between the attacker's entry point and the valuable defenses inside. And finally, look at the outermost perimeter. The buildings positioned outside the main walls act as a buffer zone. Attackers cannot simply drop everything directly into the core. They have to clear these exterior targets first, giving the deeper defenses more time to deal damage. Overall, this TH16 CWL base combines compact compartments, layered defenses, controlled troop pathing, and a strongly protected core. It's designed to make attackers think carefully before committing their heroes, spells, and main army. So, would you trust this base in your next CWL war? Let me know in the comments, and if you found the layout useful, hit the like button, share this video with your clanmates, and subscribe to the channel for more Town Hall base designs. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next base. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.